Hey everyone, Greg from Rebirth here, and I'm here back at it again to talk to you a little bit about weight loss. More specifically, how I did it, the trials and tribulations therein, and my story behind what really got me motivated to do everything in my life. Welcome to Rebirth. Let's begin.
Come and get it! If you want it! If you need it! Gotta have it! Then come and get it! Come and get it!
So let's get right into it, man. A few years ago, I was not the same person that I am today. As you can tell, I'm in reasonably decent shape. Still not exactly where I want to be though. But the whole moral of the story is I used to sit there all day, every day, smoking weed, playing video games, and staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning almost every single day, waking up at 12, just living over and over again, the same: play video games, go to bed, play video games, smoke weed, go to bed. And I would just film my improv comedy show, and that's all I did with no job for the longest time. And that was just a soul-sucking, unhealthy avalanche of just eating fast food every single day, all the time, going to cook out, going to get me some McDonald's. I could still kill for some of that right now, to be 100% honest with you. But that is besides the point. It's because I can't do that anymore. I couldn't do it. So one day, I just got up. I was 268 pounds at my heaviest. And here's a picture of that right now. Not even the same individual, as you can probably tell by looking at me. And as of right now, at this moment in time, I'm about 160, about 18 to 17% body fat, mostly muscle. I took 2 whole years to get to this point from there. I'm going to share with you guys today exactly how I did it. So here's a little bit of background information about me. When I was about 7 years old, I started taking karate. And from that point forward, I did about 12 years straight of it. I went to about 18 or 19, I reached my black belt, and then I just decided to give up, which was one of the worst decisions I ever made in my entire life, because it's right before COVID, right before I started getting fat. And during COVID, I would literally order 3 meals a day of the most calorie-heavy Chick-fil-A meals that they had. I worked at Coca-Cola at the time at the warehouse. Got laid off during COVID, during that big Coca-Cola layoff. Didn't have a job until I got a job as a scare actor at the Hollywood Wax Museum. Fun times, running around scaring people. But after that, I had just started my business. And it was doing pretty decent. I was filming all kinds of crazy videos. But during that time, I was just so heavy, so overweight. And I decided it was enough, so I wanted to get back into my roots of martial arts. I joined a kickboxing gym, but it happened to be a kickboxing gym full of some of the best fighters in the entire area that took no pity on me at my current weight. My 268 pound ass had no business being in there with the best of the best, but I made the best of it anyway. I went in there, I sparred with them, I did the whole thing, even though I was dying 24/7. That's how I started my real fitness journey. It was at that point I realized in order to compete and even stand up to some of these people, I had to get in momentous shape very fast. So I did the basic thing. I bought a dumbbell set off of Amazon for like $70 on sale with a gift card I got from my grandma and a bench. And we already had a treadmill at the house where I could just run, and I ran around the neighborhood a little bit. But that's all I did for about a year, just day in, day out, the basic exercises for each basic muscle group, with the ghetto way, with dumbbells, just running on the treadmill, and a hell of a lot of ambition. And let me tell you something, just with that alone and kickboxing, I went from 268 pounds all the way down to about 190 in about a year. And that was a pretty crazy transformation as is, but I wanted to go further. But there was only one way for me to do that. My buddy Bobby, absolute legend. We started gym buddying, and for the whole next year, even crazier transformation started. He went from 310 pounds to, at the date of this recording, 243. I couldn't be prouder of that motherfucker. It hasn't even been a year. It hasn't even been a year since his full start. And he has been consistent every single day of the week. But during that journey, I also went from my 190 pounds all the way down to 165. And I'm still going. My goal is to lose the rest of this fat, the rest of my excess fat down here by July. As the date of this recording, it is April. And if I don't, I'm going to wear a stupid chicken hat, some Crocs, and run a marathon, which I've never done before. And the craziest part, this kid I just hired, Justin, cameraman, he is going to run the marathon with me. Anyways, guys, that was the story of my transformation, but I know what you're here for. It's time for you to start yours. Now, I know you've heard this in probably 10,000 trillion other videos about the topic. The easiest way for you to lose any kind of weight is something in the industry we call calorie deficit. And what calorie deficit is basically you need to burn more calories than you eat in a single day. Which is, it's gonna suck a little bit, let me tell you that. But you don't want to go crazy unhealthy with it, like I did. During the first year of my training, I only ate 800 calories a day and was probably burning 1,000 plus. And my body was just dying, feeling tired, sucking every single day. And just don't do that, man. I don't know the technicals behind it. I don't know the names and fancy shit. But don't fucking do that. Your body needs the nutrients from the food in order for you to grow muscle and lose the fat. Like, it needs energy. Step one, calorie deficit, don't do. Go online right now, look up calorie calculator. There is an online calorie calculator where you could type in your body weight, age, and a whole bunch of, it'll be in the description, body weight, age, and a little bit of information about yourself and your goals, and it will tell you exactly how many calories that you need to burn in a single day to essentially conquer your goal. Next, I would say the easiest way is to just get like a Planet Fitness gym membership or something fancy like that. Another online help tool that'll be great for you. Because I know what you're thinking. I'm gonna go to the gym, but if I go to the gym, I won't know how to use any of the machines. And you're right. Lucky for you, there's an online helpful tool called Muscle Wiki. You click on the part of the body that you want to work, whether you're a man or a woman, no judge. You click on the body part that you want to work and it'll give you hundreds of exercises exactly for what you want to do. Now you can pick your favorite, try them all, man. But I could also give you my split for the exercises in a different video. Like, depending on your goals, if you want endurance, you're going to have like 20 reps. If you want strength, you're going to have lower reps, high weight. If you want like bodybuilding, you're going to have medium reps and medium weight, like sets of 10 or 12. If you're focusing fat, you can't be doing the same exercises that a lot of other people are doing. It's a common misconception. If you've got a lot of fat around your oblique region and whatnot, you're going to want to do a lot of twisting ab exercises, just standard leg raises to get that lower body fat out. Attack every muscle group from every angle, and not only will you lose all the fat, but you'll have a lot of muscle left over. Sounds awesome, right? Because it fucking is. Now, you can research splits, but the split that I used with Bobby for a solid year was the classic push-pull leg split. What does that mean? Well, it means what you want to do, all the push exercises you do in one day, all the pull exercises you do in one day, and then you got legs. Everyone's fucking favorite. Getting your squats in, you get some cardio in, and you just work every aspect of the legs, quads, hammies, the whole shebang. Now, when I bring up cardio, some of you are probably cringing, but if you want to lose any kind of weight, cardio will have to be a regular part of your exercise routine. Or at least I highly recommend it. Some would argue that strength training is all you need, which sometimes it is, man. Find exactly what works for you, but I'm explaining what worked for me and my buddy Bobby. I start out every single exercise day with a 6-minute sprint on the treadmill on about 7 miles per hour. If you're on the heavier side, I would recommend just running on 4.5 or 5 or however fast you can handle without killing yourself. I know my buddy Bobby, when he was 300 pounds, he started out at 4. He could run for sprint 6 minutes on 4 or 5. But now he's getting his way up to 5.5 or 6. And the more that he loses, the faster he'll be able to go. We start out every exercise with that warm up to set in a little bit of fatigue and get the heart rate going. Then you do your push day, your pull day, your leg day, whatever. And then we finish off with a 10-minute incline walk, which is we do 10 to 15 incline for about 10 minutes on, I do 3.5 speed. Here's another thing. We're finally getting down to the bread and butter, literally, the diet. Now, when it comes down to this is going to make up 80%, maybe more, some would argue, of your fat loss journey, is going to be the consistency with the diet. There is no magic pill to this bullshit. There's no way getting around it. You're going to have to stop eating as much, preferably no fast food, any kind of crazy high calorie, high fat foods. What you're going to want to do while you're doing this is eat high protein foods. Foods high in protein. I'm talking that steak, I'm talking chicken, I'm talking, steak, chicken, eggs. The whole first year that I was doing it, I ate nothing but the chicken, the rice, the broccoli, the peppers, day in, day out for a year almost straight. Now, don't get me wrong, cheat days are not really that big of a deal. It all depends on your discipline. I usually have one cheat day a week where I eat like a little bit more. I go out and I eat at a restaurant. And even then I still get like foods that kind of account for it. But here's another thing that will get you started on the right path early. Track your macros. That's something that still even seasoned lifters and seasoned people in the gym that have been working out for 2-3 years, still some of them haven't started doing this yet. And for the life of me, I can't understand why. If you really are in the process of gaining muscle, losing weight, you need to track this. Track your weight every day to ensure you're on the right track and what you ate isn't fucking up your equilibrium. But there's apps, like this one I've got on my phone that I use all the time, MyFitnessPal. It basically helps you track your macros, track what you've eaten every single day. You've gotten your protein. See, I've got my protein in, hell yeah, boy. And it helps track your sodium, all that. You do have to pay a little bit of a fee, but for me, as a dude who spends 6 days in the gym for the sake of this challenge, it is worth it. And it does make a difference. You just log your exercise and your workouts and your food. You could look up like fast food restaurants on it. Look up any restaurant, any chain restaurant that you go to on a regular basis, and it will give you, most of them have the full menus on there with the calories and the fat, and you could see exactly what it's doing to your body. My plans for the future is to get down to 160 pounds exactly of muscle, and then do a full body recomp back to 180 of muscle. Now that's going to take another like 2 years, but it's going to be fucking awesome. Stay tuned. This channel will be up that long and then some. There's 2 small final topics I want to talk about, guys. And that is having the discipline to have the consistency of going to the gym so often, or just as much as you can handle. 3 days a week is a great starting amount, just to see if you like it and to see if you really want to go through with this. I would say just start. When it comes to teaching discipline for anyone, I say start very small. Start by doing small, easily disciplinable acts that will help you push yourself to the next level of it. Like, let's just say I'm gonna go to the gym 3 days a week, 2 days a week, 1 day a week, whatever you're starting with. And hold yourself to that. Hold yourself to that. And if you mess up, if you miss a day or whatever, it's not the end of the world, but you are messing up your momentum. So get back on that horse as soon as possible, no matter how long it takes. Having the discipline to even get back on the metaphorical horse and keep going in general is something that a lot of people don't even do. So consider yourself lucky that you even do that. As far as eating, again, start small. Start by cutting out your basic foods, like meal prepping if you can. I have a whole video on meal prepping and my personal favorite meal prep coming up on the channel. Stay tuned. But you start by cutting out simple things like fast food, high fatty meals, stuff like that. Start getting better alternatives. I say out of sight, out of mind. Get all that stuff out of your fridge, out of your house, out of your life as soon as possible, so that you don't have the drive when you look in the fridge and go, Jimmy Dean's breakfast sandwiches. Like, you don't do that. You just remove that from there. Go to like Publix, or if you don't have a Publix, Whole Foods, whatever your alternative is in your area, and get some cheaper healthy foods to get yourself started. Or start going to healthier restaurants. Like Chipotle is a great one. The only cost is that it's expensive. Red Robin got some really cheap, healthy alternatives for food in general. A whole bunch of great restaurants have that. But just no matter what you eat, make sure you know the exact calorie amount. And if you can, measure every aspect of it. And I'm not asking you to be one of those grannies that goes to the grocery store and looks at the back of everything and go, but I'm telling you to be one of those grannies that go to the store and look at the back of everything and go, but I wish you all the best with your weight loss journey. Make sure you measure everything, and hopefully you could join my Facebook group in the description and Discord. Join my awesome community of like-minded individuals dedicated to losing weight, motivating themselves to become the exact best people that they want to be, and just general self-improvement. And I will be there, first and foremost, at your side to help and coach you along the way for free in this community. Let's make something great out of it. Keep it real, walk and learn.
Are you ready for this? Yeah, yeah.